What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends brown suit Wolverine from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Just take a good look at the packaging here. You got the side art and the other side. And if you want to read the description, it is there. And that is the back. Alright, let's crack them open. Alright, so here is brown suit Wolverine. And I did find him in store at Target, which is pretty rare. I don't find Marvel Legends at neither my Target or my Walmart these days. Walmart is just like an abyss. I don't know, for some reason they don't carry Marvel Legends at my store. I don't know if that's like a certain, that's like a store thing, or if that's, you know, kind of everywhere. I do see people buy Marvel Legends at Walmart, so that's kind of weird. I don't understand why that is my particular Walmart, but yeah, Marvel Legends at brick and mortar stores down here, it's not very good. And again, I'm in Southwest Florida, so, you know, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's some sort of distribution problem, or maybe it's just the specific store. But anyways, that is the case. Usually I buy my Marvel Legends, obviously, if you've seen my videos, at Amazon mostly. But I did pick him up in store. But let's take a look at this guy. And this is a very, very nicely detailed figure. I really, really love this look. You know, of course, it's the brown suit from the movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, obviously. I do like his head here. The ears on this look a little bit more, like, kind of stretched out a little bit, I guess. It looks a lot better than that yellow suit version. I'll compare him later on. I don't know, I just like the head sculpt a lot better. It seems just better proportion, I guess. The body too. You got his nicely detailed suit here. Got the arms, you know, of course you got your standard double jointed, pinless. Same thing with the legs. Goes back like that. And you got the feet. Good joints on the figure. Again, highly detailed. Well, that belt looks really cool. X logo. Just, yeah, man, just an awesome figure. I really love this figure. Really love the suit. That nice Jim Lee Brown suit kind of design. And the head does have a lot of articulation. You can go down like that, or you can go as far as that. Pretty good articulation in the head. Again, you have this kind of like neck joint, which we will discuss later, that you get another one of, but you do have a kind of little neck joint there separated. And then of course you have the one that goes to his head as well. But yeah, very good articulation, very good sculpt, very great paint apps, and just a very nice looking figure. So he comes with two kind of different hands. This kind of annoys me. He has an open hand, and then he's got a closed fist without the claws. Why they can't give you both of each? You know, two-fisted with the claws, without the claws, I should say, and then two maybe open hands that can grip something as well. It's just weird to have two hands on him that don't match, so that is kind of awkward. Again, Jesus, I mean, he comes with the absolutely ridiculous decision to make a neck peg without a head, an additional head. I don't know why they did this. This is just the most crazy thing ever. I mean, why would you not include an additional head to this guy? Yes, we have many MCU Wolverines now that have different head sculpts, but you shouldn't make your customers pay for an additional figure to get a additional head sculpt when it should be included in the package. Especially, this Wolverine in the movie was not, he came unmasked basically. So you could have included that in the figure. I don't know why they didn't. That's ridiculous to me. You gotta include the unmasked head sculpt as well. That's just, that's crazy, man. That's a lot of complaints I've heard, obviously, and through their live streams and stuff about this issue. So, yeah, and that's definitely a legit concern. He should include an unmasked head sculpt, but he doesn't. And you get this kind of like his unmasked head with the I guess you could put this around his neck like that. So it'd be of course you have to have the additional head for this to work, but I do have additional heads as well as the unmasked MCU one that came with the yellow suit. So we will try to change his head sculpt and see how that works out for this figure. And just a quick little comparison here. Here he is side by side with the yellow suit Wolverine that came in the previously Deadpool and Wolverine wave. I like the proportions of this guy so much better. To me, this looks a lot better, and it looks like Hugh Jackman's body to me more so than this one. I don't know, for some reason I feel like the biceps on this guy are way too small and not reflective of Hugh Jackman's muscles. I don't know. To me, it looks like, I think there is indeed a difference. His biceps on this figure look a lot bigger, I should say. But just the proportions, the body looks so much bigger on this one as well. And this one just looks kind of like, I don't know, it's just too skinny and just doesn't look to me like Hugh Jackman's proportions. Like they really did I don't know if they rushed this figure out, this yellow one, and of course you got the ears as well. You see how those ears look just like, I don't know, I feel like they should be brought out like that. That looks perfect to me. That looks like, your classic Wolverine style animated series, comic book. In the way it is, it looks so like way too pulled back to me. And this one, I feel like it gets it right. You see there, it gets it a little bit more outwards, so you get that more kind of Wolverine effect head. Classic head, I should say. But yeah, these feel way too pinned back, and I feel like it should be spread out more like this guy. So, just a little comparison there. And here you go if you want to see him in the back. And then side by side. Again, that bicep muscle looks a lot bigger, or a little bit bigger, I should say, than the one on the yellow costume. It's just, I don't know, man. This figure looks so much better proportion than the yellow figure. I feel like they kind of rushed this out just to get it out in time for the movie, or shortly after the movie, whatever. The production may be just lacking on this one. So I'm curious to see how the sleeveless one will compare to this guy. Hopefully he uses the same biceps. But yeah, that's how they compare. Alright, so here he is with his unmasked head sculpt. And this came with the yellow figure, in case you're wondering. This is not the one from... there's a one where he's in like a more civilian kind of outfit, like at the bar, I believe. But no, this is the one that came with the yellow suit, and it looks very nice. I mean, I love the little unmasked head thing going back there, his cowl. That looks really, really nice. But again, you shouldn't have to pay, an extra figure, pay for an extra figure to get this head sculpt. Should have came with it. But yeah, he does look very nice with it. I love it. Love the cowl being, this is kind of like the Captain America had one. I think some of the comic Wolverine had some of these. Well, yeah, let's try him with some other head sculpts. Alright, here he is with the X-Men 20th anniversary from 2020. This is the one that came with this guy, the jacket. Let's see if I can zoom in there. But that looks nice as well. And again, if you were wondering, this cowl thing can come off if you wanted to, and it just wraps around the neck. Let me see if I can do this, show you guys real quick. It just wraps around the neck like that. So if you wanted to, you could just take it off really easily, and bam. Here he is with the additional head sculpt that came with the 20th anniversary X-Men Wolverine figure. Very nice. Nice little screaming effect there. Again, I didn't put the cowl on, but if you wanted to see how he looks like with it. Oop, if I can get it around there. Kind of like that. Alright, here's another one. This is from the Wolverine from Days of Futures Past, X-Men 20th Anniversary. This one's the one with the kind of the white beater outfit there he had on in his X-Men Days of Futures Past movie. Or maybe it's X2, I don't know. But that's the one he came with that figure. Pretty cool stuff. And this is the neutral head that came with the Days of Futures Past Wolverine. And that looks good as well. They all fit perfectly. They all go perfectly. I mean, his skin tone's maybe a little bit off, just by like a shade. Nothing noticeable. Nothing really, pops out. But yeah, all of these head sculpts here, just kind of bring them all out. Whoops. These all go well with this new figure. So yeah, those are all the ones that I used for this brown suit Wolverine. So there you have it. That is brown suit Wolverine. And again, I do wish he came with the unmasked head sculpt, that this one right here that came with the yellow suit Wolverine from the previous wave, as well as that kind of civilian bar scene where he was in the coat. And yeah, he should have just, they should have included this head. Come on, there's just no excuse for that. Instead, we just get this random head neck peg, I should say, and without any head. That's unexcusable. I mean, this is an absolutely amazing figure. I really love this figure. Really loved how it turned out. The proportions are absolutely great. It looks like Hugh Jackman's body, unlike the yellow, which I kind of feel like was a little bit on the skinny side in the arms. And just, I don't know, he just kind of looks weird. The mouth kind of looks a little, I don't like that mouth. He just looks so weird. But yeah, I wish they would translate this suit into the yellow suit and redo this, but whatever, it's fine. But I do love this brown suit figure. And hopefully we get another wave. Hopefully, we will get another wave. That's all but given. Probably gonna get like a Lady Deadpool, Human Torch, Elektra, Gambit, of course, maybe Sabretooth, maybe Pyro. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna throw in some more Deadpools, right? I mean, we never have enough of those. This is like Spider-Mans and Wolverines. You got the Deadpools. So especially with that movie where you have all those variants. But yeah, definitely gonna get another wave. You could bet on that one. So I will include the links for this guy on Amazon. This is, I believe, a wide release, so you could find him just about everywhere. Walmart, Target, Amazon, GameStop, all those guys should have him. But yeah, I definitely recommend this guy if you don't have him in your collection. Great Wolverine. I think he's better than the yellow in this one. I definitely think the brown suit is the best so far. But yeah, definitely recommend him. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this review, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.